I watch episode 60 of Pokémon every year because I watch every episode of Pokémon every year. In episode 60, Riddle Me This, Ash doesn't solve any riddles. After 27 episodes of Dilly and Dally, Ash and friends bon their voyage by ship to Cinnabar Island and the next Pokémon gym according to the eldest among them. In crossing the blue, they come across Blue, who casually corrects Brock. There is no longer a gym on Cinnabar Island, just a luxury resort. There's nothing waiting for them on the island. Even their ship is just full of eager photographers who don't even have Pokémon. Those are the kind of people that they hate most. Gary demoralizes Ash further by existing as his authentic self. Gary goads Ash by maxing and relaxing, having proven himself more prosperous. As his loftier postulant lounges, Ash falls to false platitudes that he himself fails to follow. Ash lost the plot, but Gary found the bottle. They disembark from their loathing with lower expectations, followed by the audio artist who was also aboard. Doubting Gary but still directionless, the children question why the island has become a tourist destination, gaining the attention of an adult stranger who riddles them with the reason. What do the tourists think is hot and cool? Menopause. Elderly bald tourists gentrified the island. They capitalized on the salutary volcanic califaction and sanitized its unique cultural identity to be more internationally palatable. An island of donuts. The brazen beatnik suds up his soapbox, cursing those late in life to also be early in death. But those early in life don't care either. Still in search of the Cinnabar gym, Ash and friends question the only person thus far who has had any accurate information, who answers with another riddle. The Cinnabar Island Pokémon gym is where you put your glasses. Shelved. As Ash pouts, the flower adult promotes his business and disappears. With nothing to eat and nowhere to sleep, Ash and friends make their way to the Nepo baby, who is feasting on regular animals and is entertained by their suffering until the real show sets up. Jigglypuff from slightly above. After getting a taste, Gary is now addicted to barbiturates. As Gary and Gaggle Puff pass out, Ash and friends exit in search of safer accommodations that won't expose their newborn to soft drugs. Blue was no angel, and the homeless children rest in the dark dirt. With the chill of consumerism keeping them from community, Brock reminds Ash that he was given a plot device with the name of their salvation that's also a homonym for the solution to most of Ash's social and academic issues. But the directions are locked behind another riddle that he can't solve without prescription stimulants. Look near the swing. You'll see my hand, or at least my face. Jiggly. For the third time, Misty alone solves the riddle and they arrive at the hippies' den. Whilst elsewhere, the evildoers arrive with their contracted appearance in a robbery by means of terrorism. Instead of the police, the knowledgeable innkeeper is contacted, but does nothing himself to stop them. The second balloon attack in this episode is thwarted solely by Pidgeotto, because it's Pidgeotto and Pikachu. And for their efforts, they are given the location of the new Cinnabar gym with another riddle. It's in a place where firefighters could never win, the Twin Towers. Stumping even Misty, the riddle is solved by their moribund bundle, who puts the egg in neglect. Ash and friends descend into the reflecting absence, where they are confronted by the only character introduced in this episode. who greets them with another riddle. It's not a hat, but it keeps your head dry. If you wear it, it's only because you already lost it. Eczema. Blaine sheds his skin, removing the disguise that made him look more like himself than without. Their battle begins poorly for Ash. His Shield Soaker succumbs, so secondly he sends out Charizard. In its first appearance since its first appearance. Omitted from every adventure, Charizard's absence has emboldened its ambivalence and it abstains from attacking. Ash's final throw is his strongest and most loyal monster, who wins one by aiming for the Achilles horn. Down to his final Pokémon as well, Blaine announces his third with a final riddle. What monster has he got in his pockets? One that turns all of its opponents to ash. Who's that Pokémon? The power of one. Beaked and cheeked, Magmar deflects Pikachu's attacks with physics that make as much sense as anything else in the show. His friends try to help him process information, but Ash's head also acts as an air lens, so full of hot air that it disrupts all synaptic currents. Ash didn't solve any of the riddles in this episode that would have indicated that he was ready to attempt his 7th gym, and inhaling carcinogens doesn't help either. The real Jigglypuff readies itself to commit symbolic murder with actual symbols, ending the episode on a cliffhanger. Not since the last episode that started on a cruise ship have these words actually mattered. In 28 episodes, Ash earned 6 gym badges. In the next 28, he earned 0 and didn't accomplish much else. Ash isn't ready for this jelly. They don't even know what actual donuts are. To be continued.